Dear friends, today we have a second lesson. Before we go into the second lesson, let us just recap what we saw yesterday. Yesterday there was basic explanation of the keyboard, the natural notes, the accidental notes, reference to the musical alphabets C, D, E, F, G, B, C, 2, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do. And then we learned how to locate the natural C on the keyboard right before the two black notes, natural F on the keyboard before the three black notes. And finally we saw the sung version of the scale, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do. Today I welcome you to the second lesson. Please listen carefully.
Lesson 2. The tonal relation. Have a look at the keyboard. From C to C or from Do to Do, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes. In between these 7 notes, we have 3 plus 2, that is 5 black notes. Is it that these black notes are just placed in between without any reason? No. There must be some reason for the existence of these black notes in between. Have a look on the keyboard. Let us go straight for Do or C. Do. Immediately after the white note, Do or C, we have a black note just above. Now, what's the tonal relation between C and the other black note that we find immediately on the right side of C or Do? We call it C sharp or Do sharp. The very name sharp gives us the idea that the tone is higher than that of C or higher than that of Do. Let's just listen. Do, Do. Let's listen once again. Listen to that once again. From the very sound or from the very tone, it is clear that one note is higher than the other. In other words, C sharp or Do sharp is higher than C. Herein we come the tonal relation between C and C sharp. C sharp is higher than C by half a tone. Listen to it once again. So now we have learned the tonal relation between two adjacent notes in one particular scale on the keyboard. The tonal relation between two adjacent notes is just half a tone. Example, between C and C sharp we have a half a tone. And between C sharp and D or Re, we have half a tone. Between Re and Re sharp, we have a half a tone. Between Re sharp and Mi, again, we have half a tone, and so on. Now tell me, what's the tonal relation between Fa and Fa sharp? Find it out for yourself. I'm sure you will tell me that it is just half a tone. So, we have learned the tonal relation between two adjacent notes on keyboard. It is just half a tone. Now you are ready to go in for the next step. If the tonal relation between two adjacent notes on the keyboard is half, then there must be some sort of a theory or some sort of a rule in the making of a scale. I said before that the natural scale is made up of purely natural notes. In other words, purely white notes. Just listen to the scale once again. Now, before we go on with the next lesson, we shall have a look at the fingering method, the fingers that are used in playing a scale. Let us call the thumb of the right hand number 1, the next finger number 2, the middle finger number 3, and then 4, and the very last finger, the smallest finger on your right hand, as number 5. When you play, for convenience, the right fingering is important. So, when we play the scale from do to do, we have to employ the right finger for the right note. Now this is the right fingering for playing the scale. Place your thumb on C or Do. In other words, place finger 1, thumb on C, 1, 2 on D, 3 on E. In other words, the thumb for Do, second finger for Re, and the third finger for Mi. Once you finish the first, second and the third fingers on Do, Re and Mi, bring the thumb to the fourth finger, that is Fa. Once again, once you finish the first 3 fingers playing Do, Re, Mi, bring the thumb once again onto the fourth note, which is Fa. Just listen. The thumb for Fa, and then the second finger for Sol, third finger La, fourth finger Si, and the very last finger once again Do, the next octave. So we have the numbering: first finger for Do, second finger for Re, third finger for Mi, the first finger once again for Fa, the second for Sol, and the third La, fourth Si, and finally the last finger for Do of the next octave. Once again, let's listen to the scale.
So we have finished today's second lesson. Please remember the fingering order for playing the musical scale. First for do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Backward, do, si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Wish you all the best. See you tomorrow with the third lesson. Fr Tomy